Honeybees in the breeze. My wings have spread, just wait and see. Show yourself some grace. Take a break. Go to the library. Check out a brand new book. You can read or listen. You can also use Braille. It's reading time with Liz. Hey guys, it's Liz. I'm super excited because I am a part of yet another book tour with Hear Our Voices tour. I'm super stoked to share with you guys another minority person of color author, and the illustrator is super dope too. The author, his name is Darren López, and the illustrator is Bhagya, also known as Moving Doodles on Instagram. Her art is phenomenal. This book is called My Teacher Has Tattoos. I am super excited about this book, not only because I'm an educator, teacher who has tattoos, but also I'm a minority educator. And what's super special or exciting for me when I got to read more about this author is that he worked in the Washington, D.C. area, and I'm from right outside Washington, D.C. While I have not worked in that area, I have worked in what is my local inner city area, and I've worked in a big, very populous area too. And I was the minority teacher with the tattoos who worked with a lot of minority students and students of all ethnic backgrounds. And a lot of my students were students who were Spanish speakers, and that was their first language. So this book is just super special to me for a myriad of reasons. But let's dive in. So on the back, after Xavier catches an unexpected glimpse of his new teacher's tattoos, he learns that there's more than meets the eye in stereotyping and cultural significance of tattoos. The story is based on real events that took place during Darren Lopez's first year of teaching in Washington, D.C. So I think that this is like super cool. And so, yeah, let's just like dig in. Okay, guys. So, first of all, second of all all the alls. Okay, y'all know me. I can't keep up with myself, and if I'm on my first point or my 10th point, but I find this book just super poignant on the fact that when we're working with students, especially in a rich inner city or urban diverse culture environment, a lot of times they lead by a book's cover when it comes to dealing with one another. And he really seeks to work through breaking down those barriers and how we as educators can have that conversation. I find it incredible that he was able to make this book accessible for educators and students. While it's a children's book, it's a people's book, and everyone can take something away from it. One of my other favorite parts of this book is that at the very back, there's an author's notes and discussion questions that lead you to so many other areas. And so I just think that when you are an educator, it's super important that one, you know about the area in which you're teaching, know about your students' backgrounds, talk to them, have conversations with them, and also invest in literature Like My Teacher Has Tattoos, written by Darren and illustrated by Bhagya, okay? So that you can utilize text resources to help you break down these preconceived notions. It is okay to be a tatted up, locked up, pierced up, cool educator and know your stuff, right? And I think that is one of my biggest takeaways with this book is that it's okay to be you. It's okay to enrich your students' lives, and it's okay to have conversations that may be a little different than what their parents are telling them, but it's all in how you do it. And Darren does a phenomenal job with leading that discussion with his kids in class. And what I loved about how he took his real life experience was that his students came for him, y'all. His students came for the jugular. And one of my favorite lines in a book is when one of his students was like, you yell a bit. It reminds me of when my students called me out. Well, really, she says you yell too much. And but like the lesson, we yell a bit, not too much. But just the illustration, the hair texture, Bhagya does a phenomenal job. Just is so rich with culture. And guys, Darren's World Traveler, I like to travel too. I just think it's worth your time. Both the author and the illustrator are minority persons, and do yourselves a favor. Do yourselves a favor. Do yourselves many of favors. Invest in this book. I am ordering more copies. I'm working on getting a copy signed by the author. And also there are copies that are in Spanish, y'all. So get both. Get an English version, get a Spanish version. And if there is another point I might add, this book is published by Soaring Kite Books. Soaring Kite Books is an award-winning minority Black owned publishing company in the heart of Washington, D.C. Okay, y'all? Of Washington, D.C. Okay, y'all? I saw their address. Their address is literally down the street from where my husband grew up. So y'all, like literally same street down the street. So if this book couldn't get any better, I'm just saying minority written, minority illustrated, minority published. Hear our voices. This is a dope one for the tour, and I'm just so honored to be a part of it. Get the book. Get the book. I have the book. I'm ordering more. Do you want a copy? Let me know. I'll get you one. I'll get you one. All right, y'all. Deuces.